already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming off a contest that looks real good on paper between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're underway from Philadelphia. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They go play fake with Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up third and 1.
Barkley gets it on third down. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
They'll run for it with Barkley. Defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, set.
Well throwing to start us off. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Check, huh?
From the pistol, here's Love. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Packers.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Blue, check. Hut.
Love now, off the play action. Cut near the goal line. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
now right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Yellow. Zoom. Blue.
And send a receiver
32.
left.
Ready. Ready.
Jacobs. Punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Play action. Hurts has it. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Got it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. 50. Green. Hut. Hut.
Love from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. 52. Blue. Hut. Hut.
Back to the air. Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Okay.
So
Right.
after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Down. 45. White. Smash. Smash.
They'll air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Dude, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
On the ready.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Ready. Black, white, white.
Throwing again. Love. This is a heater going deep. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Hurts. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kate, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Great, set.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
It's a turnover on down.
Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, batting, baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Black, ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
43. Trouble, 38. Ready.
Love on 3rd and short. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's going to be 4th and short.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. Not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
60 red.
They are going for this. It's Love. He's got And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Check Fury. Ready.
Takes the handoff, now Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 block strikers. 3-3. Set.
Running right. Here's Jacobs. He's got room to roam. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down at that 17-yard line. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Ready, ready. Watch blue, 32.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Eagles' 18-yard line.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have it
Ready.
second down, well inside of field goal range.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Down. Black, 95. Set, go.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Let's go. 50, green. Set,
On the sneak, it's Love. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Packers pull out in front further. 13-zip. Jordan Love, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
Brendan McManus lining
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Brendan McManus kicking off for
On now is McManus to kick this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Headed out right. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home. That's it.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stump that run before it could get going.
Honestly, so acting slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you can't have enough. You still feel paralyzed. The box and track. Friends just having kids ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life?
Packers going nickel on third. Yeah, Nick Sirianni saw that play clock running down as he hurries to get a timeout called. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Nickel look by the Packers on third down. Design keeper here for Hurts. Rolling into enemy territory. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First down throwing for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
It's a design look for Hurts. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
13 yards.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Let's get to that wide, complete. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Smash. 60, drill, 52.
To the air with Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And the Eagles at a considerable return onto the interception. They're going to take over inside the red zone. They're at the 15-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Carry here for Bixby. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Great. Set.
It's a chance for a run here. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the double.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's trying to push the field. Big gain downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the
Here we go.
37-yard line.
Ready.
Love with it on first down. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Ball stays at that 37 here, 2nd and 10.
Set, cut.
There's Love to throw. He's going to push one deep down. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. You just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. The defense wise to that call there. Receiver racked up for no gain. Third down coming up. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though, with 15 seconds left.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. He's looking deep once again. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Ready. Set.
One final shot before the half. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. Room to work at the 35. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Down. 50, Slice, 97. Cut.
3rd quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead through 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2.
60 red.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Check, man.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Ready?
From the pistol, here's Love. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial off the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Here we go. 33. Yellow.
Pushing the tight end over.
Ready?
Back to the air. Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Ready. Red, 38. Steel, black. Check.
Shotgun now for Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Set, ready, zoom, black, yellow, 22. Ready.
Throwing his Love on third. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete. And now they're facing fourth down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
McManus sends it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. He is down to the 30-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Well, you really see the QB evolve into a runner as soon as that open space came into view. Once he gets the ball and gets beyond the line of scrimmage, that athleticism took over, and he pulls away to rip off some chunk yards.
Good. Set. 180, 180.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the pistol, Hurts. Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. It's Hurts once again. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. It may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
Barkley will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up
Hurts.
2nd and goal.
Flushed out of the pocket. They take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. They go play action. Here's Hurts. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles make it 17-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Okay, ready?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Love now off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
Ready? Break.
2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Come on.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter.
Okay,
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
ready. Black shot. Cut.
Love out of the shotgun. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now they have 3rd and short.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Ready, ready. Smith, red,
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
12, 10. Of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
Steal, check, steal. Ready, ready.
They're going to go. It's Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
1st and 10 from the 43. Looking right side, here's Bigsby. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. Offensive line fast.
63.
He'll throw it. He's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They get 22 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
First down.
Taken inside the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Great, set. Hey, I didn't even hit.
Running right, it's Barkley. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Looking to throw. He brings it in. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
But it's 4th down.
Handoff headed right. Barkley. And this isn't going anywhere good. He's caught well behind that line of scrimmage, and they're going to be sent off after the turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Finds his man. It's Crowd. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Oh, big moment here. This is intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have the football at the 16-yard line.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Hurts on first down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw. On the move, headed right. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down, a run with Barkley. Stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Packers have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Down. 10 black. Hut.
Setting up to pass. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Jacobs gets it on the drum. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Here we go. Set.
Now to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Picked up by Nakobe Dean.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Tiger Swamp.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here he is to throw. Goddard makes the catch. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and moved them into field goal range.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for Brock Huard and everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get